Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
We are now at the midway point and going beyond the midway point now of the month of June. Meteorological summer, of course, began on June the 1st, and we had a stretch of 4 consecutive 90-degree days to start this month. We have a couple since then, but really no excessive heat. And once again, as we look ahead to the next 7 days, no excessive humidity. I think the one difference, though, will be it looks like humidity levels will be more noticeable over the next 7 days, but still in that tolerable range. Not quite as comfortable, though, as what we've been used to here, but we'll touch on our extended forecast here in just a moment. Right now, the only issue that we've had has really been the air quality. Of course, we've been dealing for the most part recently with kind of that smoke and haze from the Canadian wildfires that have been brought down over the past couple of weeks to the tri-state. Tomorrow, we still have that haze today and tomorrow from the wildfire smoke, but it's more an air quality issue in terms of the ozone levels. And that is what prompted the air quality alerts for today for southwest Indiana. And most of these counties, if not all, will be extended again tomorrow in that unhealthy for some category. Today, we were close to that, but we've kind of been more so this afternoon and evening in that level 2 area, the moderate, which is sensitive for some individuals, but not quite in that really noticeable range that we've had from time to time. But again, it's primarily for the ozone levels as opposed to the smoke and haze from the wildfires, although they are pretty noticeable outside. Looking towards the west from our Austin Holmes Tower camera, this is in Central City, looking across Highway 181 there. With a pretty nice sunset. That's one of the benefits of the haze and smoke in the atmosphere lately. Beautiful color to the skies. But of course, if you're in those sensitive groups for the breathing issues, it's not very pleasant to step outside. But you can see a little bit of that haze looking into the sky. We are mostly clear in terms of clouds, but again, kind of that milky appearance from our Twin Bridges. That's looking towards the Twin Bridges into the city of Henderson from our Ellis Park Tower camera. And finally, downtown Owensboro, a little bit more looking towards the east, towards the Blue Bridge. That's our Bill Morgan Roofing Tower camera. Not quite as milky looking to the eastern horizon as opposed to where the sun is kind of highlighting where we have some of that smoke and haze in part of the tri-state. But a beautiful evening across Smothers Park and across most of the tri-state as well. Temperatures still hovering right around that 80-degree range. We're at 83 in Evansville, 81 Henderson, also 81 in Morganfield, down to Dixon as well. A little bit cooler to the east-northeast by a couple degrees, 80 for Tell City and Santa Claus, and 79 right now up to the northeast in Jasper. No rain to speak of right now, but as I mentioned before the break, Future Tracker actually showing a little bit of an increase in our potential for showers and storms for our Father's Day. I think if you have any plans for Father's Day tomorrow, best opportunities, may want to get those out of the way early in the morning to around the lunch hour. I think afternoon, and especially tomorrow evening, that's where things will start to ramp up, and we definitely need the rain. Here's a look at our running 1 week total, which is kind of what we need, an inch or more of rain per week for our gardens, our flowers and stuff like that in the gardens as well. Not a whole lot of that beneficial rain. We had a week ago some rain on Sunday that helped out a little bit, but still the entire tri-state, looking at the drought monitor, under that level 1 abnormally dry category. Not quite in the moderate drought yet, but if we still hold on to this dry pattern over the next couple of days, the next several days in fact, it looks like we do have again that chance tomorrow, but it's going to take a lot more rain to knock out that deficit that we're facing here in the tri-state. But any rain at this point is a welcome sight, and it's going to be from this system that's moving out of Colorado across the plains tonight and tomorrow morning, and that will spawn a low pressure that's actually going to stall out close to the tri-state. So some waves of rain early next week, but it's not going to be overly heavy, but we'll again take anything that we can get. But as I mentioned, tomorrow for Father's Day, Future Tracker showing an increase in the possibility of showers and storms. So here we are by 8:30 tomorrow morning, clouds increasing, but I still think a little sunshine to wake up to for your Sunday morning. But as we approach midday, a few scattered showers start to develop to the southwest and then quickly move into the Evansville area by the late afternoon to early evening. 5:30, some pockets of heavy rain shower activity moving through. Now keep in mind, most other products in the Weather Center keep the rain out until around 10 o'clock to midnight tomorrow evening. So we'll continue to watch this evening, and we have upped the rain chances a little bit for tomorrow, but I still think it's more so the later half of our Sunday afternoon. So again, if you have any Father's Day plans tomorrow, earlier the better, it looks like, at least based on the latest trends. Then that low pressure system just kind of sits out towards our southeast. So we're kind of on the outer bands, and you can see that counterclockwise movement. Not a washout rain chance for Monday or Tuesday, but it is going to be enough to keep us mostly cloudy, at least more clouds than sun. And again, a few off and on waves of at least some lighter rain showers. But again, with the dry conditions, we'll take any rain that we can get here over the next few days. Temperatures this evening, though, very comfortable and calm again for this evening. We fall through the 70s and down again below average, upper 50s to low 60s by daybreak tomorrow morning under mostly clear conditions. Clouds increase through tomorrow afternoon. Showers and storms again look at least increasingly likely, especially later in the afternoon and as we head into Sunday night as well. And temperatures tomorrow are going to depend on how soon those clouds and rain showers move through. I think some places could get close to 90 degrees, especially if we see more sunshine through the heat of the day. But otherwise, the clouds increase in the evening, and then they stick with us through the beginning of next week. Showers and storms look likely again on Monday, at least in an off and on fashion, not a washout, so we don't have the weather aware tag for that, just because we're going to be seeing more in the way of breaks. Rain lets up a little bit for the first part of next week, including the first day of summer on Wednesday, with high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, and then another round of showers and storms possible off and on Thursday and Friday. Looks a little bit more likely as we head into next weekend. And again, next week, humidity still at least tolerable, but it does look like those dew points will make the humidity more noticeable, feeling a little bit more like summer for the first few days of summer later next week. Hannah.